Hey, everyone. On India's east coast, where the land meets the Bay of Bengal, there's an amazing old building. It's the Konark Sun Temple, also called the Black Pagoda. When the sun rises, the temple makes a huge shadow, like it's whispering stories about ancient kings and gods. Its detailed carvings and awesome structure have amazed people for hundreds of years. European sailors nicknamed it the Black Pagoda. They used it to find their way, and its dark stone looked really different from the white buildings in Puri. But Konark is not gloomy at all. It's a celebration of life, a stone poem to Surya, the sun god. The Konark Sun Temple isn't just a place to pray. It's like a poem written in stone, a mix of art and architecture. Every part tells a story, every carving whispers a secret. It makes us want to learn about its history and discover the secrets hidden in its old walls. The Konark Sun Temple was designed like a giant chariot for Surya, the sun god. King Narasimhadeva I, a powerful king from the 13th century, built this amazing place. He wanted to be remembered forever, so he imagined a temple as grand as the sun. The temple shows how big his dream was. 12 giant wheels with detailed carvings are at the bottom. They represent the wheels of Surya's chariot. 7 life-size horses look like they're pulling the chariot across the sky. The whole temple, some of which is broken now, lines up with north, south, east and west. This shows how much people knew about architecture and the stars back then. Every sunrise, the sun's first light would shine on the most important part of the temple, showing Surya's journey across the sky. This mix of art, religion and astronomy makes the Konark Sun Temple special and amazing. The Konark Sun Temple is a masterpiece of the Kalinga style, known for being big and detailed. The builders used 3 kinds of stone condylite for the strong parts, laterite for the inside, and chlorite for the fancy carvings. This shows they knew a lot about making strong and beautiful buildings. The temple has different parts, each with its own meaning. The main temple, called the Vimana, held the most sacred room and was over 200 feet tall. Sadly, this tall part is gone now, but we can still imagine how grand it was. The temple walls are covered in amazing sculptures. Beautiful women dance on the walls, and musicians play music on old instruments. There are scenes of everyday life, big battles, and even romantic scenes, all carved in stone. These carvings show us how the people who built and prayed at Konark lived and what they believed. Section 4. Legends and Lore of Konark. Many stories surround the Konark Sun Temple, making it even more mysterious. One story says Samba, Krishna's son, built the temple after Surya cured his illness. Another story tells of Dharmapada, a young architect who gave his life to finish the temple. The temple's romantic sculptures are often talked about and are probably connected to religious practices from that time. These sculptures weren't just decoration. They probably showed the idea of spiritual awakening. Time has made Konark even more mysterious. The main tower fell down, maybe because it wasn't strong enough or maybe because of invaders. Nobody knows for sure. But these mysteries make the temple even more interesting for people who want to learn about the past. Section 5. Preservation and Celebration of a Heritage. Even though it's old and broken, the Konark Sun Temple shows how skilled and artistic the people who built it were. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which means it's protected for everyone to see in the future. People are working hard to protect the sculptures and keep the temple from falling apart more. Every year, the Konark Dance Festival brings the temple to life. Dancers from all over India come here, and their dances look like the sculptures on the temple walls. This festival celebrates India's rich culture and shows that the spirit of Konark is still alive, not just in the stone, but in people's hearts. The Konark Sun Temple isn't just ruins. It shows how creative and faithful people can be. It's a place where history whispers, where stories are carved in stone, and where the sun keeps shining on this amazing piece of history.